Hello there, welcome back. I just want to recap what we talked about last week. So right here, there are two different 2D images. And in these traditional 2D images, the shadows are always on the bottom, right here, because the sunlight hits it from the top and the shadow comes on the bottom. The same with this one. The shadow is here. But for 3D arts like this, the shadow we made on top. So the sunlight hits it, the shadow is right here on the top. Now, do you remember why we painted the shadow on top of this 3D art? And do you remember the name of this piece? It's Forest Rodeo. The background was white, and then we painted the shadow black on top, the way we paint 3D art. And that is the technique that we use. So the shadow here is on top. You can tell on Baby Jones's hat, the darker color right above, and then under here there's light, there's the white color. And same with the nose on the bridge, it's the dark black color, and then right here on the bottom it's white. Same with his arms, the darker shade up here and the lighter shades on the bottom. And with his hands too, they're dark here and the light is on the bottom. When we go on the back, it's very dark up here and then light colors down here. Then we move on to the next guy. Also his hat, the shadow on top, then down to his face it gets lighter, and then the bridge of his nose again is dark, and right under here it's white. And you move back down. Here's the other guy, the mysterious guy. So he's got shadow on his hat, on the top of his ear, on his arms, and then on the bottoms everything is light. And then now we go to the beautiful North American ram. He's big horns. There's very dark shadows right on top, you can see, and then it goes a little less, and then it goes to the white color again. That's where the light hits. And then down here again on his ear, you can see that dark shadow. And then down here. Now you can tell in his nose, even though it's not as high as where the horn was, that there's a shadow right on the bridge as well. And then it's light down here. Now on this horn too, the darker shade here, almost black, and turns a little more gray, and then white down here. And also on his little foot right here, there's also shadow on the side, on the top, and light right here. Now, you ask, why do we use this technique in 3D art? To have the shadow on top, and the 2D art, why is there shadow on the bottom? What do you think? Well, it's because when sunlight hits the piece, the shadow will show on the bottom. And then we already have the shadow painted on the top, so it brings the piece together to life. It pops out like a 3D relief, and it emphasizes the piece in the viewer's eyes. So you've got shadow from the top already by the paint, and then when the sunlight hits, there will be shadow on the bottom. So it brings it together, and there's relief. So on the sides, you can tell that it's 3D from the top, from the front, and everything is popping out. Now last time I told you guys that I'd paint the piece metallic. Now let's do that.